Hey, hey everyone. How are you? Yeah. Not going. Hi, GMR5. GMR5, did I read yesterday that your grandson or someone who is being deployed today? If so, prayers of protection to him. Yeah. I got an email from Larry Girl earlier because I've been swamped and I haven't had a chance to reply to the emails from my moderators. So, hi Evermore, hi Larry Girl, Lucian, Connie Brown, Uncover the News, Linda B. I think I saw you there. I thought I'd just come on a couple of Millie Myers. Yeah, E. Jean Carroll. Let's have a look at that. Uncover the News. I got your wag the dog question. I think he's going to try and ramp up the 4th of July. Say, yes, really, I'm very patriotic, blah, blah, blah. Maria Dapp, hello. And I've seen your name before, but hello, welcome. Millie Malava, hello. Hi, Kate Sweet Blue. Sharon Sipe, yep. Teresa Judy, hello. Oh, I think GMR5's grandson is being deployed today overseas. And yeah, so everyone send prayers and of protection his way. Hi Annie S. Hi Marjorie, Lara, Edith Rosales. Yeah. E. Jean Garrett. E. Jean Garrett, that's her name, isn't it? Carroll. E. Jean Carroll. Yeah. What's going on with that? Yeah, I have been swamped the last couple of days, so I haven't even really had a chance to sit down and do my usual skim of the headlines. Yeah, so I've been swamped with other things, having to do other things. But that's life. If I could, I'd just be doing this full time. Son-in-law, yeah, son-in-law, yeah. Yeah, Eric Prince, I think Eric Prince is going to be, wouldn't surprise me if he moved out of the country, really. Yeah. I really have been just swamped. Oh. I had my daily sneezing fit earlier, so if I sound a bit snuffly, that's what that's from. I have a sneezing fit every day, but it's highly unusual. Yeah. Whitby decided he's taken offence to something out there. Hi. Uncover the News. Yes, I think I said hello to you. If I didn't, I'm really sorry. James Lee, hello. Yeah. What is that all about? Well, I think I know what that's about. Look, 9,000 troops from Germany. My logical brain thinks it knows what that's about, but I don't know if I'll read on that. Maybe a bit later after it's had time to move out of the front of my brain and stuff. First thought that pops into my head is somebody else told him to do it, but you know. Yeah, hit the like button, everyone. Hi, Sandra Henderson. Lovely to see you here. I haven't looked at the comments or anything in a couple of days from the little instructions to win video. I'll be looking at all them tomorrow. Okay. Instructions for giveaway. But if you go and you, hi H Cliff, hi Deb said, please send me an email with your email address so I can email you. I want to do something just for you and the other moderators. Okay. So yeah. Okay, and just the instructions for giveaway video. I've hit 1,000 subscribers, which I'm great. I've been getting congratulations. You don't need to put any more on this. I really appreciate it. And I've got 2 little decks of affirmation cards, not tarot, but the affirmation cards with Australian animals on them to give away. And I'm also going to be giving away 5 email readings using an overview. Okay. So if you want that, there is a new Lincoln Project video called Betrayed, I believe I saw on my phone. So if you want to be in on that, just go to that little video called Instructions for Giveaway and just put a comment in there. I mean, just hello. You know, I had a quick skim today and there's some lovely comments and I appreciate them. You don't have to put in a big comment, but just hello. And I'm going to be looking at that. I'll probably look at that on Friday. No, maybe tomorrow I'll have some time. But yeah. The video has the email. Now you just put something in the comment sections for that. Your video has the email. So if I go, Deb said if you've got a channel, so if I go to that, I can get your email. Or if you want to know what my email is, it is footprinttarot.com. No, it's not that. It's footprinttarot@gmail.com. I'll type that here. Okay, this is for my moderators. If you haven't emailed me, it's Footprint Tarot. Just double checking I spelled it right. Okay, now let's get this show on the road. Well, as my dad used to say, we grew up in he grew up in an Italian neighbourhood in New South Wales, and we grew up for most of my time in a town full of Italians. So one of his favourite sayings when he was going would be "Less went to Luigi." He had a lot of Italian friends. Hi, Karen Bissell. And yeah. Yes, Carl Reiner died. They do, and the food. I learned how to cook tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, bolognese sauce from old Italian women. So it's usually pretty good. And I taught my husband, and he makes it better than me. Hi, Michelle Peterson. Anyway, we're going to have a look at is Trump going to do a wag the dog event? Something that's going to be like to turn around this bounty scandal. And I am going to read on the bounty scandal if you want. Nebraska's governor is, that's ridiculous. With Trump. I am so upside down. I haven't done my prayers for this morning either. So you should just give me a couple of a minute or so here. That's all it takes to do my prayers. So sphere of protection. Okay, sorry about that. I just realised I haven't done it. Hi, Bonnie Russell. Hi, Claudia Cooper. Connie Brown, did I say hello earlier? Hi, Zelda. Yeah, I've just been upside down the last couple of days. Just had so much other stuff swamp in that I've had to get done and sorted that, Impeach Barr. I'll read on if Barr will be impeached. Okay. At first, is Trump going to do a wag the dog event to try and distract from the bounty scandal? That is just so disgusting. I mean, the thing is, he knew about it, but I don't know if the UK knew about it, because apparently the bounty was on UK soldiers as well. It'd be interesting to see if Johnson knew about it. I love Rachel Maddow. She really gets to the heart. Yeah, he's going to try, and I think he's going to try and use 4th of July for it. Isn't he planning some huge big event, some huge big parade? You know, because this is family. Normally this represents the GOP, but in this instance it's family, a family day. This is seen as an abuse of power by everyone. And he's really, really being judged very harshly. He's going to use an upcoming event to try and renew people's faith in him, not that many had. Movement, chariots, movement. This is the parade. He's going to try and use the parade for that, to say, see, I really, really do support our troops. Rest, retreat. He's going to have to retreat. This is a 4. It's not going to work. He's going to have to retreat for some reason. Yeah, this is under here, the devil. Yeah, he's going to try and use these are people have died. This isn't retreat. This is people, unfortunately, having lost their lives, and he's going to be judged harshly about that because he did nothing. Yeah, he's going to try and use this parade to say to people, you know, look, my actions speak louder than words. My actions show you with my big parade that I support the troops and all that. They're not going to buy it. He knew, and he could have made the decision to clamp down on Putin, but he didn't. He is going to get bitten in the ass because of it. He's going to try and use the 4th of July parade. It popped straight into my head when Uncover the News asked questions, but well, I'll just see the cards back that up. Yeah, he's going to try and use the 4th of July parade, but it's not going to work. People are angry at him. They're really, really angry. This is even some of the ones who were still just clinging to him. Despite everything, he's going to lose. It's going to whittle away at his core. There's not at his core base, but it's going to turn the last of those that were not really his core base, but were still hanging in there. It's going to turn the last of those from him. So he's only really going to have his core. Well, you know, it's a tempting thought, but Deb Z to do that with the firework, but why waste a good firework? Why waste a light that can represent hope and happiness on that asshole in this instance? When we're talking about Deb Z's suggestion of stuffing of the biggest firework up his backside and lighting it. No. Why waste a light that can represent hope and happiness and families and togetherness on that asshole? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I do want to have a look at how he is reacting to this behind the scenes. How is Trump reacting? Yeah, but honestly, Yes, I know it would make you happy. Deb said, I just look at it that finding happiness from something negative is a good idea, but then there's finding negative from doing something that can harm a person, happiness from doing something that harms people is, yeah, unless it's mild shade of void, or it's someone falling down. And that's just me. So, did they tell him no fireworks? Oh dear. We have a visitor. What, Missy? What? Don't tell me there's no food in your bowl. I know there's food in your bowl. Mm. Hi, old spirit art. Anyway, how is Trump reacting behind the scenes to this bounty scandal coming out? Not to it, the bounty scandal itself. He didn't give a shit, but to it coming out. Oh, he's not happy that the truth came out. The hermit. He's feeling he wanted it kept a secret. He really did. He is not happy. He's retreating, which just, he wanted it kept a secret. But because it's not a secret anymore, light's being shone on it, he's feeling a bit more isolated and he's feeling like he has to retreat. Wouldn't even surprise me if he didn't turn up for this big parade of his. Oh, he'd gotten away with it. Nobody knew. He'd gotten away with it. He'd gotten away with ignoring it and just letting it happen. Nobody outside this circle knew. Oh, they had to medicate him when they told him and put him to bed, basically. They had to medicate him and put him to bed. Yeah, this is another huge, big undermining moment in his presidency, and he knows it. They're all undermining me. They all hate me. Find this bastard. Find this whistleblower. I want to know who did it. I want to know. Find me. Bring me the head of John the Baptist or whatever, or John the whistleblower, that sort of thing. He was sitting pretty, but, this 9 of cards. He's calmed down now and he feels like he's back in control. Oh, pay the devil the due. Yeah, but this is not a good card for him. It's time for him to pay his dues, and he knows it. I don't think he wants to be able to outrun this, but I don't think he can. He doesn't think he can. He thought he was sitting pretty. And then this came up, and now he's trying to outrun it all. He is, yeah. He's furious that the truth came out. They won't use the 25th on him. Pence left his run too late, because Pence knows that if they used the 25th on him now and he took over, he'd have to face a lot of questions there have been several opportunities in the past 4 years where hi Aussie. Oh yeah, he knew. Tom Cole. No, yeah, old spirit art. She definitely tried. I mean, I don't see her as trash. I just see her as a person who decided a long time ago that the straight and narrow was not going to get her what she wanted. Oh, yeah. It's been blocked for now. Yeah, his niece's book will get released. Yeah, no, you shouldn't be inviting Russia. Yeah, you know what? I think they should just say, we're not coming. We're not coming. We're going to hold a conference elsewhere, teleconference elsewhere. We're not going to come to your conference. That's it. They might even do that. Let's have a look. Will the G7 be cancelled? I am a craft won her primary. Okay, that's good. Hi, Peacock. You popped in by accident. Well, it doesn't matter what reason you popped in. Welcome. If you want to pop out again, that's fine. I'm just looking at all things Trump at the moment, which we do, but we look at other things as well. And yeah, by all means, hang around, see if you like what you see. Oh, Deb said, thank you for putting the entertainment purpose thing there. Yes, I always have the disclaimer at the start of my lives and all of my videos as well, except even if I'm just doing a quick read, I always put for entertainment purposes only. So, yeah. Oh, no, you can call it trash if you want, old spirit. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't call people. Just ask that you don't get too violent with your wishes upon other people. That's all. Understandable that you want to string. Well, no, we won't. Given the recent events, we won't say that. That you want someone to see his just desserts, and some of you want to see that done in a physical way. Just to me, that sort of thinking is a waste of good energy. That's all. But I can understand why people might want to do it, because honestly, there are times I've lost it when I've lost it with someone, and I've thought those things too. So I'm not immune to that sort of thinking either. Generally, it's just not the sort of thing I do, but yeah, I'm not immune to it. S Walker 1061, hello. Wendy K, hello. I've got an itchy nose. I will be back in about 20 seconds. Driving me nuts since my sneezing fit. There we go. Yes, yeah, venting. Of course, you got to vent. Oh my goodness, it's times when you got to vent. You just got to vent. Like I said, I'm not exactly innocent of making wishes like that upon people too. I have done it. It just, sometimes you hear what, and it's just like your baser instincts to want to physically do something to stop this person comes over. So yeah. You want to go to DC and blah 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 blah, swear? Just be careful, because Sheila got a live taken down because somebody reported a comment that it was a threat against the president or something like that. So just, be careful what you say. Colouring's a good way to calm. I actually like to watch murder mysteries. I've got the trial on for Acorn TV at the moment, so I can catch up on seasons 1 to 3 of Brokenwood. I watch seasons 4 to 6 first. Hi, Becca. Becca, I've got your email. I'm going to email you with the other moderators as well. As a thank you. I've hit 1,000 subscribers, so I'm doing a bit of a giveaway, but I want to do something special with the moderators. So if you'd like to join me with that, just to say, it's me saying thank you to them. So with their work on the lives. So. Okay. Oh, lost track. Where are we going with this? Let's have a look at what's in store for Trump in July. Hey, it is the 1st of July here. Still the 29th there in the US. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the bar. I am going to have a look at bar. Lemon meringue pie. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Hey, when you're type 2 diabetic, what's one of the biggest things that gets crossed off your list? Lemon meringue pie. Ah. Oh, it's after midnight there, so it's the 30th. Okay. Happy Canada Day for everyone in Canada. Okay, what is Trump's July going to be like? Movement. Lots and lots of movement. Chariot card. Movement, change, travel away from. Change of residence possibly. More stuff coming out. More stuff coming out that he does not want to know. So let's have a look. I'm not going to do it week by week. I'm just going to do a three rows of three. Chickens coming home to roost. Ships coming in. Chickens coming home to roost. I might do 4 actually. Just another tower. Another tower. More undermining of his administration. Surprise emotional news. Make it 3 rows of 4. I'll just keep going until I don't want to go anymore. Oh, he's going to try and gaslight. He's going to try and gaslight and confuse, because the truth's coming out, and he's going to try and, gaslight people. Oh, he's got the devil again. Oh my goodness. Is this the third time he's got the devil? Every reading. No, the last one he had the devil with how he was reacting to news coming out. And I think it was in the first one with the wag the dog question. She gets a cut of home to roost, pay the devil his due. The Emperor being undermined, cower, Emperor being undermined, and that's next to the devil as well. King of Swords. This is Schiff. This is Schiff. The avenging investigator, the avenging king. The king is going to stand up and use his words and his position to demand answers. Schiff's going to be a pain in his butt all month. You never know. Schiff might creep in and shove a firework up his butt. Oh, club. Oh, I've got new ideas. Club. No, this is new actions, new directions. Yeah, he's going to try. He's going to try to avert attention with something new. His agenda is going to come out. It is just going to come out. The secret agenda. And that's next to the clubs, and it's below the devil and the ships coming in. So, and it's next to the ace of clubs. This is new news on actions. New actions, new news on actions. Yeah, Five of Swords, abuse of power. It's underneath the tower. His position as Emperor is going to be undermined as more comes out about his abuse of power. Surprising news, new partnerships. Adam Schiff. Surprising news. Adam Schiff's gonna. I'm sure this is Adam Schiff, but I'll double check that. New partnerships. This is King of Swords, Adam Schiff. Yeah, Adam Schiff. Oh, he's gonna be surprised. Yeah, we've got a no and a yes. So this is Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. He's going to feel out in the cold, not Schiff. Schiff's going to push him out into the cold. He's got so many questions about new partnerships, and Trump is going to be surprised. What? You mean he's asking questions? He's so deluded. I think he's forgetting things too. More's going to come out about relationships. So more surprising news is going to come out that causes investigations. This is Adam Schiff, I'm sure of it. Investigations into relationships, other relationships. But it could also represent both of them, because Trump is an air sign as well. So Trump out in the cold, but Adam Schiff investigating. Happens sometimes that it represents two people, but dual roles. Yeah, let's have a look. Illumination. More stuff coming out. More truth coming out. The Lovers. He's a gender, and this is under the free of wands, the devil, secret agenda, lovers, partnerships. King of Coins. Abuse of power to gain money and resources. Things bound to come to an end. It was bound to happen. So it sounds like the last line is all just more news of investigations that were just bound to have to happen. They can't ignore it. I don't know whether they'll go to the extent of actually pushing the impeachment through the House, because I just don't think that they'll have time to do a Senate trial, but they have to do the investigations. So the last line seems to me is that it's all about investigations that are going on during July, and that Schiff is going to be a firework. Hi, Endless Serenity. So that's Trump's July. He's going to be plagued by more and more is going to come out. It's just, yeah. Hi, Terry Solaris. Cuddy Cat Baba, hello. I'm not a firework, I'm a butterfly. I'm a butterfly today. Now, I was watching Jen Lynn and Becca a little bit yesterday, and it came up, and I put a comment in there, and they were coming up and saying that Trump is just going to barrel on with his campaign committee. And I remember doing a reading ages ago saying, would he just be crazy enough to tell the GOP and the RNC to get stuffed and just go out on his own and campaign as an independent? So I'm going to ask that question again. You're listening. I know you're listening. Yeah. So their investigations are just going to lay the facts bare. This is what we found. You go and make up your mind what you want now. So, yeah. It's one thing about not impeaching Trump. Barr's a different story, and I'll have a look at Barr. What was I going to... Oh, is Trump just going to decide to go out and campaign for president as an independent? His core would go with him, and they'd just take votes away from the GOP. So let's have a look. Will Trump end up campaigning as an independent? He's thinking about it, but I don't think he's going to end up doing that. He's crazy enough to, but I think he's going to be out of the picture by then. He's waiting for his ships to come in again. Queen of Swords. He's not going to be in a position to. He's going to lose donors. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, Magician, Muddy Resources, Strength, Queen of, we've got Six of Pentacles here, sharing of resources, Muddy. He's got to get the money's not going to come from a good place. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, resources, investigation, standing his ground. Yeah, I think he might. I think he might try, but he's not going to last very long. I think he might start, but he's going to retire very early in the picture if he does. There's just going to be too many investigations. We've got the Queen of Swords here, being called forth to answer for your actions. We've got the Eight of Swords tied up, too restricted, waiting for his ships to come in, and then it's now you see it, now you don't. He does, and resources. The resources he thinks he has to do it are not going to be there. They're going to dry up really quickly. Yeah, the resources, people are going to investigate, try to investigate where his money's coming from for his campaign. Investigations here again, so charging, defending. It's going to cause chaos if he does, but only for the GOP. He thinks he's got a strong chance at the moment, and he thinks he'll be able to stand his ground and win. That's at the moment, but this is the overall thing, rest and retirement. So I think he could. Sunshine, stuff's going to come out, beginnings and endings. I think he could. He might, if he doesn't get the nomination in August, he's gonna at least try and run as an independent and campaign as an independent. But people are going to turn away from it. He's not going to be able to get the funds, or his funds are going to run out fairly quickly, and it's going to be a bit of a honestly, if he's still on the ballot, then his call will probably go with him. The only people that will benefit are the Democrats, because it will take votes away from the GOP. So yeah, he could. He definitely has the ego to think he can, but he's not going to be able to do a lot, and I think he might. But he's desperate. He's desperate too. He really is desperate. He wants fireworks off Mount Rushmore, but my understanding is you can't use fireworks on Mount Rushmore. They're banned or something. And it's a state matter. It's not a federal matter, is it? Or is it a national park? Will he get... Okay. Will there be fireworks on Mount Rushmore? Oh, hi, Greta. What was wrong with your language? Did you let rip a bit? Don't stress. Greta, if you can send me an email with your email address to footprinttarot@gmail.com. Okay, I'd really appreciate it. I want to do a thank you thing with my moderators. So it's a battle. It's a battle. I'm going to possibly try and bribe somebody. I'm going to offer money. It'll be a great family event. GOP. Undermine. He just gets the tower. He's not going to get, no. I'd be surprised. You can never discount things, but I'd be surprised. It's getting into what? Midsummer there, hot, dry. Yeah, he's embattled. We've got the 9 of Wands, got the 10 of Cups. Painted into a corner, surprising news. Yeah, I'd be really surprised. It's just caused chaos. Congress, just more. I want. He thinks that it's give Nancy and Congress the House the finger for some reason. See, I can get my way. Spoiled, temperamental, drunk on power. He's got the tower again. Just even is he going to get his fireworks on Mount Rushmore? It's just the 10. It's a 10, so that's the end of something. The 10 of Cups. The tower. Sudden changes. He's still battling. He's still trying to get it done. He's even thinking, oh, we'll give you your state extra funds or whatever. And I just don't know whether it's a state park or a national park, but it is a national monument. And I think there are some things you can't do on a national monument, and that might be setting fireworks off on them. Where are we? Oh. Why is he pulling 9,000 troops out of? I think I might use my Lenormand card for this. Might use my little Lenormand cards and we'll have a look. Why is Trump pulling 9,000 troops out of Germany? I still get the same thought popping into my head when I ask that question, but I wanted a bit of time. I'm going to use some little Lenormand cards for that. Why is Trump pulling 9,000 troops out of Germany? Had a card fall out. 30 lilies. Lilies. The scythe. This is the first row of 3. The bear, authority. Second row of 3 is clouds. The cross is in the middle of the second row of 3. Child is the third card in that row, and the last card of 3, last row of 3 is lady. Letter. And the snake. So bear with me. Hi, Ray Peacock. I hope you're enjoying that as you stumbled on us. So, yeah. So we've got the lilies, family life, harmony and support. Harmony, we're going to do it with harmony. We're talking about the 9,000 troops. Okay, he might use the excuse that he wants them home with their families, but the scythe cut something off, but harmony cut something off. The bear, authority. Person of authority. Card of luck, power, strength, possession and wealth. Now, under the harmony card, or the lilies card, family harmony, we've got the clouds. So that's all a negative card. With the dark clouds on one side and the lighter clouds on the other. Improvement, but the light side or the improvement side of the card is pointing towards the cross. So matter of karmic nature with the cross. At least with this deck. Children, the child, which is 13. Childish, naive disposition. That's under the bear, the figure of authority. The snake, as we know, is never any good. Message. It's a message. And snake, betrayal. Or what I'm getting is this with the lilies, it's harmony. He might say it's to get troops back to their families and all that, but I don't think that's it at all. I think it's another attempt to disrupt the European, the relationship between the US and Europe, and disrupt Europe more by taking those troops out. It's an attempt to cut off or diminish the harmony. it was bound to happen because he's tied to Putin. This bear is Putin. He does anything Putin tells him, like a child. It's like Putin, his daddy figure, and he's a child. And if Putin tells him to betray his country, he'll do that. This is the cross here. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. It's a card of fate, basically. It's bound to happen. He was bound to disrupt the harmony and betray that harmony because he views Putin as the person he wants to please the most. So he's cutting them out, cutting that relationship out, cutting it short by removing those troops. He was instructed to, he received a message to do it. What can you tell me about the woman? The fish. Fish is money. It all goes back to his monetary ties to Putin and what he owes Putin. Putin's told him to do it because it'll help Putin's agenda to disrupt Europe and unsettle Europe. Hi, Twainer. Hi, Ocean Garnet. So, yeah, Putin told him to do it. He was bound to do it because Putin told him to because, I was wondering if this was me, but no, this could be, you owe us money. This is the clarifier I put on that. You owe us. Plus I have P-Tape. Hi, Bonnie Russell. No, Whitby's not an indoor dog, Aussie. Whitby! Whitby! Hey, Bubba boy. You telling the neighbours what to do? Yeah, you're telling those big dogs what to do, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, he's not an indoor dog. He's not barking to get in. He's telling, got some dogs down the street as well, and they start barking. And Whitby's been the first dog on the block, and he, as far as he's concerned, he's top dog. Yeah. So it's all about betrayal. Yeah. It's all about money owed, and yeah, Putin has such a hold on him, and it's like Daddy says do this, so little Donnie does it, and Daddy told him to do it. Trump is not the authority figure in that relationship. Hi, Rita Page. Well, thank you for the lovely compliment, Rita. Great, Rita? Yeah. That's very, very nice of you to say. I just have to make sure I didn't put a card in the wrong way around. It surprised me if I did. Yeah. I don't know if it'll ever come to light. But that's why he did it. Who's Lily, Cappy's mum? Was she barking at Whitney's barking? Is that your little dog, Cappy's mum? And was she replying to Whitby? Oh, thank you, Charlotte. He's rage tweeting right now. What's he tweeting? What is he rage tweeting? I could never figure out Twitter. I mean, I did open up an account, but I could never figure it out. The only person I followed on Twitter was Stephen Fry. So okay. Papa girl, who's he tweeting about? She gets fired by at CNN for giving Crooked Hillary the debate questions and gets hired by at Fox News. Where are you, Roger Ailes? Roger Ailes isn't in charge of. Aja Kane, hello. Hello, welcome. Kitty butt, yeah. You want me to bring Sparkle Farts up here? That's my little unicorn. So cattail. Yeah, you did. Donna Brazil. Okay. Oh, thank you, Zelda. That's very nice. What's your aunt's name? What's your aunt's name, Zelda? It's Sparkle Fart. Are you? Grey Zelda. Grey Zelda, if you're watching, hello. Whether you're watching live or watching the playback, hello. Welcome. Oh, we got someone doing something with a tool out the back. This is Sparkle Farts. Yeah, he's my little mascot. He didn't have a name. I tried a couple of names and then I came across Sparkle Farts. I thought, yep, that's it. Okay, let's have a look. E. Jean Carroll. She had a win in the courts apparently because Trump said, oh, they can't prosecute me because I'm no longer a resident of New York. Absolute balderdash. I love that you call him Rumple Butt Munch. That is just cracks me up every time I see that, Deb said. It really does. Rumple Butt Munch. No, James Lee. I'm going to crack down really hard on it. It's not sparkle butt. It is sparkle farts. Okay. Well, if you're really, really delicate, sparkle fluff, but sparkle farts. That's this little fella's name. Something I am not going to. If you just can't bring yourself to say the fart word, then sparkle fluffs will do. But no, sparkle farts. Yeah, I just can't figure it out. Supreme Court, SCOTUS, Trump's taxes. Let's have a quick look. Will they rule for Trump taxes? Will they rule against Trump? It's flipped. Princess of Pentacles, news about money. The Fool, new journey, strength. The Hierophant, the Moon, the Emperor. The Moon is a no. The Emperor is a maybe. Strength is a yes. The Fool is a yes. Princess of Pentacles is a yes. The Hierophant is a maybe. It looks like they probably will. Seven of Swords, but not everything. There's still going to be a couple of things that he's going to yeah, there's three no's in amongst all that. So there's probably still going to be a couple of things they say, look, you cannot. It could be you can see them, but they can't be made public. Or you can see this, this and this, but this little bit that you can't see for whatever reason. But I have an idea it might be Congress only, behind closed doors thing. So yes to Congress getting them, no to them being made public. I think that's what's going to happen. If you're interested, this deck is the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Gorgeous colours. And people who've been watching me from the start will know I love colours. Yeah, they can't be made public, but people investigating will be able to see them, but they can't be made public. That, I think, is what's going to happen, because there's a strong case for the investigators to see them. Now, on November 3rd, I am happy to do a live for a couple of hours. That would be the evening, my time. So we might work out a time for me to come on during the November 3rd. And, yeah, I could do a couple of 1 hour lives or something, or 1 2 hour or something like that. So how about we'll work on that and see what other people are going to be doing lives as well. Pukin. Yeah. I think there's something wrong with Trump's memory. I think his brain's so addled. Might not know he's dead. I didn't know he was dead. I thought he was just been retired. Maria's book has been postponed. Why? Or Mary's book, sorry. Let's have a look. Why? What's been going? Why has Mary's book been postponed? They say when it's been postponed till? That's right, because the Trumps were going to try and... I said there might be a bit of a delay last time I read on that. So I'm not surprised to hear it. 7 of Wands. She's standing her ground. 9 of Pentacles. Sitting pretty, abuse of power. Princess of Wands. News about actions. Ace of Wands. 10 of Cups. The family. Yeah, the family are trying to stop it happening. Devil, pay the devil their due. Ace of Wands. It's not going to be for long. I think it's just asking for more clarifying information. Ace of Wands. A little bit of investigation into some of the things. 3 of Cups, support. The Star. Yeah, it's the family. They're trying to stop it from happening. Princess from telling. But honestly, I think they're just probably just confirming a couple of things like no NDA and stuff like that. It's a family. They've managed to get a little bit of a stay. 8 of Pentacles. There's just a couple of little details that she's gonna have to go and find and then present to the judge or whatever. Proof of a couple of things like no NDA or whatever. And I don't think an NDA can stand up for family. Who makes their family sign an NDA, honestly? They're not going to be able to stop it completely. Yeah, it's just that delay. There's too much support for her and her book. It's about time they paid their due. Yeah, it's just she's just got to go and dig up a few pieces of paper and stuff to take back and say, look, whatever they're saying is bullshit, and she's got the proof. She's got the receipts to prove that. Did they pay the judge off? Might be an appeal. She might appeal that. Let's have a look. I've left the other cards out from that. So these are the cards that were there before. Did they pay this judge? King of Swords. There might be an investigation into that. So, yeah, it might be an appeal then, that they're taking it, gathering the details together to take an appeal. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. Offer of money. 9 of Pentacles. Mercenary. The Chariot to get their way. Let's look at it this way. The Empress. They've left a paper trail. Get the judge to look the other way to and stab it in the back. Yeah, look. It's a possibility. Very strong one. Again, entertainment purposes only. Yes, they might have. Hi, Sheila. How you going? hope everything was okay, Sheila, when you got called into work unexpectedly, and that there were you didn't have a bad day. Yeah, so I think they probably offered, and he might have taken it to make that decision. But there'll be an appeal. She's going to appeal very, very quickly. And it's going to move up very quickly. So that's just going to be the slight delay. That's what that is. It might put the book back a week or two, but not really. Just an early one. Oh, that's good to hear. Will Obama be safe? Okay, let's have a look. When you mean defend his legacy, what do you mean by that, Sandra? Obama is coming out of retirement to defend his legacy. I know he's going to be campaigning for Biden. I forgot about it. It's coffee. Well, there's definitely someone out to, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Pentacles. I'd like to say yes, but there's definitely been some. Got the Death card. I'm definitely reading he's had some threats, and some of them have some real oomph beside them. I do think he's protected. Change, Emperor, King of Pentacles, Princess of Wands. Is there news? I definitely think that somebody's, hate to say this, but yes, there is danger. He definitely received very valid threats, and somebody definitely but whether those threats are to his life or not, I don't know. He'll have his Secret Service protection, won't he? So I'm going to read this with another deck to get a bit more clarification. Okay, is Obama going to be, because there's definitely valid reasons for people to be worried. I think this might be somebody with money who's one of the cult members, I think, has made threats, and they are being taken seriously. They're not being ignored, and there've been death threats. There's somebody with a bit of money too. Yeah, somebody with a bit of money. It was bound to happen. He was fine as long as he stayed retired with this person, but the minute he stepped out of retirement, or out of being out in the cold, as he thinks it is, so I think there's definitely valid concern. He definitely had some valid threats, and is he going to be safe? yeah, this person he's got resources to go and try and hire people. And it was always going to, if Obama didn't stay retired, or what he saw as retired. Yeah, they might hate Obama, but they're not all going to go and try and, the right do hate Obama. But just because you're on the right doesn't mean you're going to try and hire somebody to knock him off. But somebody is just that sort of wacko that they have, and there's valid concerns about. So let's have a look. Is Obama going to be safe? Lovers, that's a yes card. That's a yes. Partnership. Magician, he's got everything he needs to manifest the safety. Yes, they'll move him. They'll keep him. They might move him around from place to place if they need to, but yes, he's gonna be safe. Yes, he will be safe. And it will come out who this person is. Who he paid to try and make it happen. Yeah, he wants Obama isolated. He wants to try and isolate Obama away from help. But yeah, no, he's going to be safe. He's going to be safe. It has everything. But again, the threats come up again. It's a wealthy person who it's come up with. The Five of Pentacles has come up again. He stepped out of retirement. Basically, what he saw as retirement. This is the wealthy merchant, which came up as the King of Pentacles in the other one. And the Ace of Pentacles came up again. Someone with money who's offered. Yeah. So, but yes, I do think he'll be safe. I do think that they're going to keep his movements secret. If he's going to be helping, then he's not going to be where they let people think he's going to be. So, and I think they're actively investigating this person. I think they have an idea they might know who it is. So they've really, really swamped Barack Obama with security. I do think he'll be safe, but it is a real danger. So let's all pray that a very fine man continues to be safe. Mob related? I don't know. I got the idea that it was more fanatic. The mob aren't fanatic. They you know, as far as their loyalty to each other and the mob is, yes, but this is sort of like somebody who's more of a Trump cultist than the mob. That's the feeling I get. He's sort of, if anyone's familiar with the Who Shall Rid Me of This Turbulent Priest, which was one of the early kings. He's, according to the story, he was sitting at, I think it was Thomas More, or Thomas Becket, who was the Bishop of Canterbury at the time. And the king was sitting around the table one night with a group of his knights, and he was ranting against Thomas a Becket, and he was, who shall rid me of this turbulent priest? And he was just blowing off steam. These two knights, we'll do it. So they went off and they killed Thomas a Becket. The mob don't like zealots. They wouldn't have a zealot in their midst because they're too dangerous. Hello, Travels. Shara. Who's Shara? Is that someone new who's joined us today? Travels and Shearer, Scherer. Welcome to both of you. You're rolling your eyes, Larry girl. The July 3 celebration in South Dakota. Is that where, what is it, Debs, that he called them Rumple Butt Munch wants to put fireworks on the Mount Rushmore? Hi, Anne H. Hi, Mary Lou A. Sharon. Okay. That's okay, Travels. Oh, let's have a look. He's going to South Dakota. Let's have a look. First, we'll see if there's going to be any protest against him. Will there be anti-Trump protest at Mount Rushmore? Is that where he's going? Will there be anti-Trump protest at Mount Rushmore? Oh, do this first. Queen of Pentacles. Resources. People are gathering their resources. The High Priestess. Some people are going with their own agenda. Princess of Wands. Talk about actions. Four of Wands. The White House. The World. Beginning and ending. Yeah, end of support. The crowd starting another journey. Four of Pentacles, clinging on to that idea that feeling that the White House is responsible for deaths over the last 4 years that did not need to happen. Justice. Yeah, some people have their own agenda that they want to show the world. They feel justified in doing it. The Ace of Cups, overflowing emotions. They want to have their say about his actions, about the fact that he's still in power, that he's still clinging to power, and it's going to be over. I think there's going to be protests there. King of Cups. This is Trump at his worst, drunk on power. That they hold him responsible. Yeah. So I think there's going to be protests there. Hi, Robin Arvin. Yeah, we've still got half an hour to go. So now, the other thing I said I'd do when I reached 1,000 is do a 1 hour live, and we'll just do pet readings. I've got 3 decks, 2 cat decks, but I've got a cat deck put aside for it, the dog deck put aside for it, and an animals deck in general put aside for it. So if your pet's not a dog or a cat, we've got the animal. Well, we've got a couple of animal decks, the Bohemian animals deck and stuff. So yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe Friday night your time, Saturday morning my time. And I will do some off-the-cuff readings for your pets, 4 cards each. So, and I'll try and get through as many as possible. So it's going to be first in, first served. So I will schedule that, and we'll do a whole hour just reading on everyone's pets. How does that sound? don't see any need to do anything to Mount Rushmore. That's just me as a person. But, you know, that was a Depression era project, for one thing. So it represents more than just who those people were. It represents a project that employed people, gave work to people over a number of years. So it shows what Lincoln, Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, and who's the other one? Sorry, there's 4, isn't there? Hang on, let's have a look. Mount Rushmore. Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, some people might want it gone. I don't see the point, because it represents something that helped a nation through, helped a lot of people through a very bad time. It wasn't there to celebrate people who, like the Civil War monuments. It was a different thing. I think there's no harm in keeping it there. I think it would have been a symbol of hope to a lot of people during a time where people were killing themselves because of the Depression, for losing everything, where, you know, yeah. But as you're right, it is just another thing that white man took from the natives. So I don't know. I just think it'd be a huge waste of time and energy and money to try and get rid of it. Let nature have its way with it. Nature will eventually wear it down. Let nature have its way with it, and it will eventually be absorbed back into the mountain where it should be. I've been thinking about getting the Starman deck. That's David Bowie. David Bowie. Yes, they did too, didn't they? I love that they did Crazy Horse as well. So that's like, yeah. Was it done in the same time or later, the Crazy Horse one? Let's have a look. It started before the Depression, but it went on for so long. It really did help. It's like Hoover Dam. There's a lot of mixed feelings about Hoover Dam, but a lot of, yeah. Crazy Horse Monument. $1948, they started that. Is he looking out over the presidents? Because I'd love that if he's higher up and looking out over them. That would just be like, this is, you know. Oh, okay, Connie Brown. Yeah, look, I'm not a medium, but I'd be happy to do some reading on them. Yeah. So are they still working on it? Because it's eventually going, yeah, they're still working on it, isn't it? It's a work in progress. It's eventually going to be, he's sitting on his horse, isn't he? Have they got a large thing of what it was supposed to be? Have they finished working on it? I don't know. It looks fascinating. Oh, look, it's impressive either way. I'd just really like it to be above and looking towards those guys, but above them, like in elevation. Hi, Eunice. Yeah, that'd be right. Uncover the news, that would be right. I think it took 50 years to complete. So they have completed it. It never got to the stage they wanted it to get to with the horse, but it just looks awesome. But do they have a large sculpture nearby of what it was meant to represent? They do, don't they? Yeah, they do. Yes. Yes. Who's trolling Trump? Okay, let's have a look now. Having diversion. I'm sorry. My curiosity's got the better of me. Okay, I cannot. I've got to do this. I've got to see elevations and stuff. Oh my goodness! I'm just. Oh my goodness! Crazy Horse Monument. South Dakota, USA. There we go. Memorial. Sorry, I got the wrong letter. Okay. So I've got it up there. Mount Rushmore. Okay. National Memorial. So he's to the southwest of them. I'm going to do a little experiment on that later with my GIS stuff. Okay, sorry, I got so. I do think he's pointing towards them. Please, someone tell me if he's pointing towards them. Okay. Hi, Nancy Lee. What's good? What's Eric Trump doing? Yeah, Chuck's Rumour does occasionally troll him, doesn't he? Hi, J-Cat lady. I'd laugh if somebody projected a Palmer's face onto it. Who was okay? I don't know anything about the case. So, Sioux American Indian Movement leader Leonard Peltier was convicted of killing an FBI agent. When was this, Connie Brown? Leonard Peltier. Convicted for the two deaths of FBI agents, Pine Ridge Indian Reserve. Turtle Mountain Chippewa, and author of Lakota and Dakota descent. Okay, so I'll ask the question. All I know is that he was convicted of killing two FBI agents in a shootout. Was he guilty? I'll ask that question, okay. Seven of Cups. Gaslighting. The Moon. Secrets. Seven of Pentacles. Assessment. So, assessment. Eight of Cups, abandonment. Temperance. Lies, temper him down. No, I don't think he was guilty. Princess of Pentacles, news about money. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets about that still. It needs a reassessment. I think there might be something coming about at some stage about some money. It's abandoned. Confusion, gaslighted. Yeah, no, I don't think he was guilty. I think it was a way to tamper down his influence. That somebody was paid to do it. But who was it? So I had to ask, was he guilty? Because, you know, that's... And if it had come out saying, yeah, he was, I wouldn't have lied about that. But from what I saw with the Seven of Cups, the abandonment with the Eight of Cups, the Moon, Temperance, seven of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. No, he wasn't. Okay, so who framed him? I won't be able to give you a specific name, of course, but let's have a look. I don't know if it was specifically framed. I get lazy investigators. He was just an easy mark. He was just the easiest one. But also there was a hidden agenda to tamper down his influence. Knight of Wands. Somebody has news about somebody's actions. So this ties in with the no, this is Knight of Wands, investigations. So the investigation, Princess of Cups. They didn't want any surprising news to come out of it. It was lazy investigation. The Hermit. They wanted to isolate him, so they just took an opportunity. So they were really shoddy with the investigation. They just decided they'd be really shoddy in the investigation. They wanted, yeah. The fact is that there were a lot of people who could have done it. I don't know how many people were in the shootout, but there were a lot of people who could have been behind it. And they just didn't want, they just used it as an excuse to get him out of there. Somebody pointed the finger at him as an excuse to get him out of there. Somebody who didn't like the power that he was building up as a leader, magician. They used everything at their disposal. Abundance. What's the Empress got to do with that? Seven of Wands. He was standing his ground, but Queen of Wands. Might even have been a woman involved. What's this Empress about? What's going on with this Empress? Empress, Queen of Wands. Birth of a new movement. The pomegranate is death. He was really building up momentum. Somebody wanted to shut that momentum down. Queen of Cups. Tamper it down. That goes with the Temperance. Knight of Cups. False Knight. Yeah, look, it was a combination of somebody who knew what really happened but found it convenient to let him take the floor. They didn't necessarily point the finger, but it was a shoddy investigation and they just let it happen. It's somebody who knew he was innocent and had proof that he was innocent but didn't come forward with it because they wanted him out of the way. So they might not have known who actually did it, but they knew and could prove that he didn't. But for their own political expediency, they wanted him out of the way. It could have been a woman. It was. I'd say it was a woman. So you don't want to hear that one member of your community set up or caused another member of the community to be unjustly convicted for their own ends, but it does happen. So it was someone who, yes, was challenging him for authority. So there's still somebody in the community who not set him up, actively set him up, but they did not come forward to prove his innocence because they wanted him out of the way. And also it suited the federal authorities to have him out of the way too. It was a Crow dog woman. We suspected her all along. Okay. Wow. Well, thank you for that validation, Connie, on that. Mm. The thing is that in any community, there is always, I wasn't reading the comments, so I was just concentrating on the card. So when I looked up and saw it was a Crow dog woman, I'm like, wow, and that you guys had suspected her all along. But yeah, it's power. It was a power play. She just took advantage of a situation, and the people who actually did kill these FBI agents got away with it because of it. Oh, thank you. I sometimes I'll go out and I'll take some cards with me or whatever, but yeah, and I'll use my phone. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, not everything that happens to a member of a minority community is AMA. Does that make any sense? I saw a name there, but I'm only going to read the initials. AMA. Does that make any sense to people with regard to the Leonard Peltier? Is she the Crow dog woman? He got 40 years, didn't he? 1975, 85, 95, 2005. He should have been out by now. There's no reason why he should still be in prison. Oh, he spent over 40 years in there. I can do a quick reading and see if he'll be released in the next couple of years, or if there'll be a review. And I think I'm going to have to wrap it up. I might do a reading on Native American leaders. Crazy Horse, what was it? There was a bit of a list. I'll do a video one of that. I've really fallen behind with my videos, guys. No, it was AMA, the initials of a person, Charlotte. I've got the name in front of me, but I don't want to say the name in case I've got that wrong. But it's AMA, the Crow dog woman. So anyway, let's have a look. I'll ask that question. Is AMA the Crow dog woman? And I'm sorry if some of you feel like I don't want to put a person's name out there. That King of Wands, Nine of Swords, Princess of Swords. Yeah, I think it her. So I don't want to say a name out loud, because if I have got it wrong, if she's not the Crow dog woman that you guys are talking about, like Connie Brown. Okay. Oh, yes. I don't know. Was that the... Oh, they made a movie around it, Thunderheart or something, about her, wasn't it? Well, in that case, yeah. I can't see her being behind it. So, yeah, no. Then I definitely got that particular thing wrong. Or so she wasn't Crow Dog Woman. Is Crow Dog Woman still alive? Well, I've got a strong feeling about her. Yeah, I've seen that movie. Yes, she is. Well, then my apologies to the family of Anna May. I think I must have recognised the name or something. So she wasn't. I think she knew something about it. Was this after 19? I just saw her picture. I got a strong feeling about her. Was she around at the time of Leonard Peltier's of this murder? Yeah, Thunderheart. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Is Epstein alive? Oof. No, I don't feel he is, but people would like us to think he is. King of Pentacles. I think people want us to think that he is. That's him. But let's see. 5 of Cups, lost, regret, 8 of Swords, imprisonment, death. The 8 of Swords can also stand for death. 2 of Swords. No, he's not alive. He did die in that jail. But I think people want us to think he's alive so they can divert away from whoever is newly in charge. So they're encouraging the rumours. Oh, so Connie, she was around at that time. Okay. Means AMA means mother. Oh no, I was looking at her initials. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, just one more thing. So Ama means mother. Now I was actually looking at the very courageous woman's actual initials. So, but if she was around at the time that Robert Peltier was hanged, I think maybe she had suspicions as well. She was a very smart woman. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to read on. Okay, we'll wrap it up with this last reading. Is the G7 going to get cancelled? Will they just say we're not turning up? We're going to hold our own meeting virtually and you're not invited, that sort of thing. Is the G7 going to go ahead? Is the G7 going to get cancelled? That's all right, Rita. Rita? Rita. You just found the popcorn. We're wrapping up in a few minutes, Larry girl. But is the G7 going to get cancelled? King of Wands. That's Trump, the White House. Six of Cups. Well, they're all yeses so far. Eight of Cups is a no. The World is a yes. Princess of Pentacles is a yes. Yeah, the world is turning against the Trump administration. They want to walk away from it. Five of Cups, loss. Nine of Swords, anxiety. Yes, they don't want, they feel that him inviting Putin is a step back. They don't want it. The other countries. Going to be some news. It could be cancelled because they just don't, you know, a lot of anxiety. It's causing Trump anxiety. He's getting messages back from the other country. Do not do it. If you do it, we will not attend. So if he does do it, they won't go. That's it. They'll say, no, we're not going. And Trump will regret it. If he does invite him, the other countries will walk away from the summit. They won't go. He's been told, do not do it. The vote has been, do not do it. You do not have our agreement to do it. And if he does, yeah. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. I didn't see your name up before, so I'm sorry if I didn't say hello. Good night, sweetheart. Have a good sleep. Nancy Lee, hello. It would be date night. So Friday night your time, Sunday morning my time for an hour. We'll just do pet read as a celebration. Okay? So that'll be that's part 3 of my celebration for 1,000 readers. Okay? And yeah. Hi Tiger. How are you? Just do. What can we have a look at? Oh. Anyway, sweetheart, I do have to go. Yeah. Oh. One quick question. How is Trump reacting to Iran putting a bounty on his head? I honestly think they're just messing with him. They'll call it off as soon as he's out of office, but they're messing with him. I just get this picture of the generals or whoever sitting back and peeing themselves, just laughing, going, he is going to be crapping himself. And they're doing it to mess with him because they know he's not worth their time or energy or effort. But they do hold him responsible. But, you know, but the biggest thing is that they wouldn't publicly announce it. It's not something they would publicly announce. And they have ways of getting it out. So I think they've publicly announced it just to mess with him. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, The Hermit. Oh, that's why he's hiding. Nine of Wands. He's feeling bad. Oh, I'm so burdened with it. The Devil. Pay the Devil his due. This is again reading directly on Trump. He's got the Devil card again. He's feeling embattled. He doesn't know what to do. What do I do? And he's in hiding. He's not even sure if he's going to go to South Dakota. He's like, but honestly, I think, yeah, I do think they really do want his head. But I also think it's not the sort of thing they would have normally publicly announced, but they did it just to mess with him and put the bejesus up him. Yeah, so he's hiding as much as possible, as much as his ego will allow him to. Yeah, he might not go to South Dakota, but will he go to South Dakota? I'll just go a yes, no. An arrest warrant. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's crapping himself. I said, will he go to South Dakota? I've got the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. He's thinking about not going, but he also thinks he'll regret it if he doesn't. But, yeah, don't be surprised if he doesn't go. Okay, my darlings, I think it's time to cap off now, and love you all very much. Thank you for joining me again. We'll schedule the thing for Friday night. If everyone's happy with the usual 9 a.m. my time, which is when I always do them, that'll be 9 a.m. Saturday morning my time, Friday night yours. And if you're happy with that, I'll schedule it. And it's all going to be pets. Lots of fun, love, laughter, and a tribute to our darling fur babies, which contribute so much to our lives. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Love you all.